Hello everyone, my name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in this episode of News on Map India segment. In this episode, we will be taking a few questions based on the location which has been in news in the past few weeks. So let's start with the practice question which was given to you in the previous class. So let's see, the question was, which river known as the lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir originates from the Verinag spring? So there are two hints given, that is one, lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir, second was Verinag spring. Okay. Options are A. Jhelum, B. Indus, C. Chenab, D. Tavi river. Okay. So let's have a look at the map. Here you can see this is the area of Jammu and Kashmir, and here you can see there are few rivers that forms the part of your Indus river water system. Main rivers are Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Byas, Satluj and Indus. Okay. So when we are talking about the river which has originate from the Verinag spring, that is your Jhelum river. Okay. It flows like this and then merge with the Ravi river, which in turn merge with the Indus river. Okay, so we can say that it is a tributary of Indus river. So Jhelum would be your answer. Other than that, when we are talking about Chenab river originates from somewhere nearby Baralachala Pass and then flows throughout India and then moves toward Pakistan and merge with the Indus river. Okay, so your answer would be your Jhelum, that is originating from the Verinag spring. Other than that, Jhelum is known as lifeline of Jammu and Kashmir because most of the population here is dependent on this river for your irrigation related activities, then drinking water, you can say for navigation, and then for your electricity generation through hydropower plant. Okay, so that is why Jhelum becomes important for Jammu and Kashmir area. Okay, now moving further, there are few other rivers that has been talked about. Here we are talking about Indus river. When we are talking about the river Indus, it originates from the lake Mansarovar in Tibet. Okay, and then it flows through India and then towards Pakistan. Okay, now the third river we can see here that is Tavi river. Here this is the Tavi river which ultimately merged with the Chenab river. So we can say that Tavi river is tributary of Chenab river and it originates somewhere near Bhadrawa district. Okay, so that is about Tavi river. So for our question, Jhelum would be your answer. Other than that, we have discussed all these three rivers. Okay, now moving toward the first question of the episode. The Cauvery river basin is significant in the context of Indian geography and water resource management. Which of the following statement about Cauvery river basin is true? Okay, so Cauvery river basin has been in news for a long while. We have this dispute going on for the water sharing. Okay, it is between you can say 3 states and 1 union territory, that is Andhra Pradesh, that is Karnataka, then Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Union Territory of Puducherry. Okay, so that is why this river becomes important. Your options are, it is located entirely in the state of Odisha. Okay, as I told you, water sharing dispute is between all these states or union territories, but Odisha is not in the river basin area because Odisha falls further on the northern side. Okay, it is primarily known for the supporting tea plantation in its delta region. Now here they have provided delta region as well as the tea plantation. Tea plantation is generally a feature of hilly areas. Okay, so that is why we can say that this statement is incorrect. Now next is, the river flows through the state of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu before reaching the Bay of Bengal. Okay, so now here we can say that we will have a look at the map, but mostly this statement is true. Okay, then the basin is the largest in India, covering more than 30% of the country's land area, which is not true, because when we are talking about the basin which is largest in India, that is Ganga river basin. Okay, so that is why D is also incorrect. So option C would be your right answer. Now let's have a look at the map. Here you can see this is the river basin, Cauvery river basin. It started somewhere in the Western Ghats in the Brahmagiri. In Brahmagiri hills it started and then it moves towards southward and merge in the Bay of Bengal or discharge in the Bay of Bengal. This area is the, you can say, delta region of this particular river. When we are talking about the state, here you can see Brahmagiri river hills are in Karnataka. They are part of your Western Ghats. and then here you can say this area somewhere belongs to Tamil Nadu here, okay, and here Kerala has some portion, and then Puducherry is also having some portion of this particular river, okay. So that is about this particular river basin, okay. Now here you can see some boundaries here. If you want to see that Tamil Nadu, then Kerala and Karnataka forms the part of this river basin system, okay. So as I told you, option C would be your right answer here. Moving further, question number 2. The Kamlang Tiger Reserve was recently seen in the news due to a white-billed heron was spotted here, okay. So news has been covered here only that there was this particular species, a white-billed heron has been spotted in this particular tiger reserve, that is Kamlang Tiger Reserve. This reserve is located in Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim or Meghalaya, okay. So let's see. So when we are talking about the location of northeastern region of India, there are few important parks, or you can say protected areas. Here you can see this is Kamlang, and Kamlang is here somewhere, that is Arunachal Pradesh, okay. Other than that, this particular species is also found in Namdapha, okay. So let's have a look at the species itself. Here you can see this is your white-billed heron, okay. So the IUCN status of this particular species is threatened, okay. Even Bhutan, in Bhutan it has immense importance, and that is why they are on the postal cards of Bhutan as well, okay, postal tickets of Bhutan. Here you can see. So because of this particular species which has been spotted in the Kamlang, that is why Kamlang has been in news, and Kamlang is in Arunachal Pradesh, we have seen. So option B would be your right answer, okay. So question number 3. Firoz Shah Tughlaq, a ruler of Tughlaq dynasty in India during 14th century, is known for bringing a Ashokan pillar, or you can say 2 Ashokan pillars, to Delhi. The Ashokan pillars that Firoz Shah Tughlaq transported from its original location is situated on which direction of its current location? So now you must have an idea about history to solve this question, because there are 2 pillars which has been bought by Firoz Shah Tughlaq from Ambala and Meerut to the Firoz Shah Kotla, okay, in Delhi. So basically, if you have an idea about the locations, then only you can solve this question, okay. So there were 2 pillars which has been bought by Firoz Shah from Ambala, that is, you must have heard of Topra pillar inscription, that is taken from Ambala, and then there was this Meerut, from where these 2 Ashokan pillar has been bought to the Firoz Shah Kotla in Delhi, okay. So let's have the look at the map. Here you can see this is Delhi, and then in the northeast region you can see there is Meerut, and then Ambala is on the northern part, okay. So when we are talking about the answer here, option would be either north or northeast, because they have not mentioned which pillar they are talking about. That is why it will be going for the most appropriate answer, okay. But these 2 things, north and northeast, would be true, okay. So now here you can see Sultan Firoz Shah Tughlaq transferred 2 Ashokan pillars from their original site and got them installed in Delhi. 2 original sites from where the pillar has been brought to Delhi were Ambala and Meerut, okay. So we have discussed the location of Ambala as well as Meerut. Now these are the pillars which we are talking about. This is taken from Meerut, and then this is taken from Topra in Ambala, okay. So now, as I told you, that answer would be either northeast when we are talking about Meerut, and north when we are talking about Topra or Ambala, okay. So option D would be your answer. That says both B and C are answers, okay. In exams we have to go for the most suitable answer, that is why this particular option would be correct, okay. Or either they would have mentioned the name of the inscription or the pillar, let's say Topra or Meerut, we will answer accordingly, okay. Now moving to the question number 4. Consider the following statement about Brahmagiri mountain range, which we have talked about Cauvery river's origin, okay. Brahmagiri is a mountain range in the western Ghats of South India, okay. This statement is correct. It is situated on the border between Karnataka state and in the north and the Kerala state in the south. We will have a look at that, okay. Then river Cauvery originates from Kurg district of Karnataka in Brahmagiri range of hills in Western Ghat. This statement is also correct. So let's have a look at the location, okay. So in the southern part of Karnataka, here somewhere it is Kurg. Okay. So they are saying that it is on the border of Karnataka and you can say Kerala. So this is the region which is your Brahmagiri Hills in the Western Ghats. So we can say that obviously it is northern part, it is in Karnataka, and southern part it has Kerala. Okay. So that one thing. And from here originates the river Cauvery, which has been shown in the map. Okay. So now this statement here, it is situated on the border between Karnataka state in the north and Kerala on the south. This statement is also correct. So they have asked how many of the above statements are not correct. So we have seen that all of these are correct statements. So we will say that none of the above. Okay, that would be our answer. So question number 5. Consider the following statement about Andaman and Nicobar Island. Okay. One is Port Blair is the capital located on the east coast of the South Andaman Island. We'll have a look at the map and then decide. Viper Island, located on the North Andaman Island, was the site of the jail where British used to imprison convicts and political prisoners. Okay. Which of the following option is not correct? They are asking. Okay. So let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Here you can see this is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay. And then when we are talking about Andaman Island, these are the Andaman. Okay, Andaman is the consist of North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman, and Little Andaman. Here you can say this is North Andaman, then this is Middle Andaman, this is South Andaman, and then this is Little Andaman. Here you can see clearly. Okay, so this area here is North Andaman. This is your Middle Andaman, and then this is your South Andaman. This area is Little Andaman. Okay, now expanding it here, let's say. Here you can see clearly. From the South Andaman, here we have taken this small portion here. So here you can see this is your Port Blair. Okay. So we can say that Port Blair is in South Andaman. So that statement would be correct. Second statement was about this island, that is Viper Island. This island here. Okay. So this is about this island, that is Viper Island. And they are saying that that island belongs to North Andaman. So that statement becomes incorrect because it is also in the Southern Andaman. Okay. So now going back to the question, here you can see Port Blair is the capital located on the east coast of the South Andaman. Here you can see this is your South Andaman region and this is the east coast. Okay. And now, so this statement is correct. Viper Island located on the North Andaman Island. Here this particular thing becomes wrong because it is on the South Andaman Island. Was the site of the jail where British used to imprison convicts and the political prisoners. Okay. They have asked which is not correct. So only 2 would be your answer. Option B would be your answer. Okay. Moving further, question number 6. Consider the following range: Pir Panjal, Dhauladhar, Mussoorie, Mahabharat Lake, and Kanchenjunga. Okay. Which of the following above mentioned range are part of Lesser Himalayas? Okay. So Himalayas is divided in different parts. That this is Trans Himalayas, then Greater Himalayas, then Lesser Himalayas, then we have Shiva Lakes. Okay. So here you can see. Here above this would be your Trans Himalayas, then this range here is Greater Himalayas. Okay, and then these are Lesser Himalayas, and then the southernmost part of Himalayas is the Shiva Lakes. Okay, so when we are talking about Lesser Himalayas here, this portion which I have provided with the yellow circle, this portion is your Lesser Himalayas. Okay, there are various ranges in this particular area. We will see. Here you can see. When we are talking about the Lesser Himalayas, there is Pir Panjal, then there is Dhauladhar, okay, then this Mussoorie range, and then Mahabharat Lake range. So all these ranges are in the Lesser Himalayas. When we are talking about this Mount Kailash, etc., these are part of Greater Himalayas. Even Kanchenjunga here, it is part of Greater Himalayas. Okay, so let's see. Here I told you Kanchenjunga is part of your Greater Himalayas. Okay, so now coming to the question here, as we have seen that Pir Panjal is part of your Lesser Himalayas, Dhauladhar is part of Lesser Himalayas, Mussoorie and Mahabharat Lake are also part of it, and then Kanchenjunga is part of your Greater Himalayas. Okay, so we can say that Greater Himalayas are not part of Lesser Himalayas. That is why, or you can say Kanchenjunga is not part of your Lesser Himalayas. So we'll eliminate fifth one. Now coming to the options, here you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 would be your right answer. A is given here. Otherwise also, if you are not aware of all these ranges, okay, but you know that Kanchenjunga is not part of lesser Himalayas, because it is in the Sikkim, and Sikkim forms the part of greater Himalayas. Now, because of which, if you eliminate the fifth one here, you can easily get the answer, that is A, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Now, question number 7. Consider the following state: Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal. Which of the following state is part of Ganga Basin? Okay. So obviously this is very easy question, because we know that in West Bengal, then Bangladesh, it goes to Bay of Bengal. Okay, it starts from Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh, Bihar. These are very important when we are talking about riparian state of river Ganga. Okay, then if you have confusion about Punjab and Himalayas here, now look at the options 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay, that would be included in your answer. Okay, so now let's see. 1, 2, 3 and 6 would be there. 6 is not there, so this is eliminated. 1 is not there, this is eliminated. 1 is not there, this is eliminated. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 6 are there. Now they are saying that Haryana is part. Okay, fine. Punjab is not. Okay, because here Haryana, there is this Jamuna Nagar. So Yamuna Nagar, river Yamuna passes through this particular area, and river Yamuna is part of your river basin, Ganga river basin. So that is why we can say that Haryana is in the river basin. Okay, so Punjab is not. So let's see the map. Here you can see this is the course of Ganga river. Okay, then you can see it started with Uttarakhand, then Haryana, and then Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Here you can say Rajasthan and Punjab are not part of it. So that is why we can say that Punjab is not in your answer. So we eliminate Punjab, and other will be your answer. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Option C would be your right answer. Okay. Moving toward the last question of the day, that is, recently Bunny grassland is in news. It is located in which of the following state? So this grassland has been in news because of the some kind of invasive species which has been kind of dominated the area of the grassland, and other than there is issue of overgrazing in this area. Okay, that is why this has been in news. So options are Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Gujarat. So let's have a look at the map. Here you can see this is your Bunny Plains. Okay, this form part of your this area of Kutch. Okay, Kutch is in Gujarat, we know that. So that is why Gujarat would be your answer. So option D would be your answer here. Okay. Before wrapping up the session, we will see the practice question for you, which you have to attempt and answer in the comment box. Consider the following pairs. There are some areas given, and corresponding to that some states are given. You can have a look. Sri Villi Puttur Meghamalai, Ramgarh Visdari Tiger Reserve, Ranipur Tiger Reserve and Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve. Okay, we have discussed this. Okay, so you can attempt this question and answer in the comment box. Okay, we'll give the explanation in the next lecture. So I'll wrap up the session here. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.